Being an effective virtual assistant is not rocket science, and it could be mastered with a little effort and patience. Given the high competition of these jobs, you need to stand out. How? This is the right vlog for you. Hello Rockstars, welcome to Virtual Assistant Real Talk, and this is your Rockstar VA Sera. So for today, I am going to give you steps on how to be an effective virtual assistant. So ano ba tong effective VA? I've mentioned in my intro that with the high competition of these jobs, sobrang alam mo yun, kailangan mo mag-step up, mag-level up, mag-stand out. And I'm going to give you 10 steps how to be a successful and effective VA para magkaroon ka ng magandang working and virtual relationship with your client. Pero of course, bago yan, gusto ko munang magpasalamat sa aking 1,000 subscribers! Yay! I am so happy guys, and ang sarap ng feeling na nakaka-reach out ako sa mga talagang gustong matuto paano maging isang virtual assistant. So super thank you, and for those who are not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and check out my vlogs. Sobrang marami kayong matututunan, and of course share it sa mga kakilala nyo, lalo na sa mga gusto talagang mag-work from home. So once again guys, thank you so much sa lahat ng nag-subscribe at nanood ng mga vlogs ko. I love you all. Okay, so to start off, paano nga ba maging effective na virtual assistant? So you have to start off, syempre, with the basic skill set. So ano ba yung mga skill set na required as a virtual assistant? You can check on my previous vlog. I covered that more specific sa mga skills na pwede mong gamitin. But in this vlog, one of the ways to be an effective VA is to actually have a basic skill set. So that includes knowledge with Windows or even Mac. Depende kung ano yung ginagamit mo na laptop. So you can also have at least 45 words per minute sa typing skills mo. And of course, you have the basic knowledge with social media marketing, and you also have you know how to use internet, of course, and Google email. And lastly, you need to have like a time and resource management skills. So those are the basic skills required to be an effective virtual assistant. Next, you have to have the right tool set. So what are the right tools? Of course, you need to have a perfectly working laptop. And of course, you have to have a good internet connection. Importante yan. And also, a business email is also important, syempre, para hindi siya mahalo sa personal emails mo. And whatever that really works with the client, either Skype or other chat softwares. And of course, it's also best na may knowledge ka rin about data browsers. So kung at least 2 data browsers para you can actually use them for your client task. So here are the 10 initiatives or steps that you can take to have a successful virtual relationship with your client. Alright, so first one, communication is the key. I can never stress this enough. It's very important to have an open communication from the first day na na-hire ka na. You have to have the client's expectation, and of course your expectation to the client. Usually kasama talaga yan sa interview. It is important to know ano yung preferred communication tool ni client, which is very important kasi dun talaga kayo mag-uusap. Like I said from my prior vlogs, is merong mga clients, they prefer via email with communicating with you. Pwede rin namang chat, pwede din namang instant messaging like Messenger or even WhatsApp. So there's a lot of apps, and the only thing that you need to do is to ask your client. It's very important to have a good communication tool with your client, especially on your first day, kasi marami ka pang itatanong about the task or the assigned job. So it's best to actually get a hold of the client kung saan siya mas mabilis mag-respond. So this is very important. Next, plan your updates in advance. So you have to ask the client kung gusto niya ba ng daily updates or weekly updates or end of month updates. It can be via report, it can be via spreadsheet or via email lang. So this can actually help the client know what's going on or kung ano yung mga na-accomplish mo for the week, for the day, or even for the month. And the client would really appreciate that. Kapag tinanong mo na siya beforehand during the interview, that's a plus point sa'yo, guys. So that's very important. Try to note it down. You need to plan how you're going to give updates to the client. Another thing that you need to consider to be an effective VA is number 3, progress tracking. So that's very important. Usually may mga clients na they already have a tool or a software to track your progress. So may mga timer, merong hours.com, stuff like that. So that's good. And meron namang mga clients, they would just really like trust you. And it's very important that you have to track your progress and show it to your clients via reports or spreadsheets. Kasi importante yan, nakikita ng client where you spend most of your time working on and paano yung progress mo on a weekly basis or even on a daily basis. So this is related to the second one. You really have to create your own report. And it's actually good kasi mas makikita mo rin kung nag-grow ka ba sa trabahong yun or alam mo yun, may natutunan ka ba or nadadagdagan ba yung skills mo. So it's also part of really tracking your own progress. Next one, keep distraction to a minimum. So avoid background noise. Alam mo yun, parang it's not really gonna help you like concentrate or focus on your job or what you're doing, but it's still, you know, alam mo yun, parang it's gonna be a little annoying to the client. And kapag medyo marami kang background noise or alam mo yun, meron pa daan-daan sa video call na tao, so it kind of gives the impression sa client what your typical day is. So parang it's gonna give them that. But if ever hindi siya maiwasan, of course, you can just, you know, explain and just apologize for the distraction. It's important for you to be an effective and productive VA kapag pag quiet talaga yung place mo and you can really focus and concentrate without being distracted by any noises or alam mo yun, yung mga ibang kasama mo sa bahay. So that can really help you a lot. Next, ask questions. I think it's very important to really ask questions, especially if you are newly hired. Wala ka talaga masyadong alam sa trabaho and you always have to keep all the communication line open and don't hesitate to ask the client. The reason why client is hiring you because they believe in you na kaya mong gawin yung trabaho. But of course, you cannot be like super galing na agad on day one. So the client is really expecting that you're gonna ask a lot of questions for like a day or like a few weeks upon hiring. So alam na nila yan. So wag kayong mahiya, wag kayong matakot sa client. Just ask questions and just know that it is important kung saan ka mag-reach out sa client, like what I've mentioned on our number 1. Next one is you have to be honest. Okay, so when you say na kaya mo yung trabaho but you don't have an experience, just be honest. If you're willing to learn and know more about the task, then that's half the battle, right? So it's very important to be honest and lay down your cards sa client mo and just show them that you are interested. Kasi once na naslay mo yung trabahong to and you were able to really complete it and you did a good job, that's an additional learning skill sa resume mo. So ikaw ang magbe-benefit. So that's very important, guys. Next one, you have to keep yourself organized. Okay, so sa loob ng bahay mo, there should always be a spot for you to work. May it be just a small desk and your laptop, that's it. Okay lang yon as long as you have a designated area para magtrabaho ka. It's important kasi meron kang mga files, meron kang mga hard copy na kailangan mong i-save, dapat within your reach lang. Kasi hindi pwedeng na nakakalat yung mga bagay and then pag kailangan mo or kailangan na ng client mo, mo, you'll get out of your chair and hahanapin mo yun. So it's important, it's just in one place, it's organized, and sobrang nakaka-clear ng mind, at alam mo yun, it's part of really being productive and effective na maayos ang working area mo. Next one, have a designated laptop or computer. So very important yan, guys. I mean, you don't really want to share your laptop with your kids or even someone who have a different working field, diba? So parang ang hirap nun. So it's important to actually have your own laptop, your own computer. So alam mo yun, if you're like sharing, of course, it's more prone to have viruses, and viruses means loss of information. So we have to take good care of that. Consider that, alam mo yun, hindi mo naman kailangan talaga bumili, guys, ng sobrang mamahalin na laptop. No, I started out 6 years ago as a virtual assistant, and I only have a second-hand laptop, and parang less than 10,000 lang siya. But I was able to like work for 2 clients. So, kaya ko yun. So, kung kaya ko yun, and I can come up with kung ano talaga yung kasya lang sa budget ko, that's fine, guys, as long as it's functioning, it is a good laptop, and pwede kang mag-store ng mga files, you can open some browsers, you are good to go. So, you don't really need like, you know, the 70,000 or 50,000 Mac laptop. Kung wala ka namang budget, that is fine. Kasi eventually, kapag natutunan mo na yung pag-VA and the client is already hiring you for your skills, for the services that you can offer, definitely you can upgrade all of your working tools or office tools. Pwede ka na mag-upgrade ng laptop mo, pwede ka na mag-upgrade ng headphones, or even your phone, you can upgrade that, or you can even buy like, alam mo yun, parang mga hard drives. So that's gonna come eventually. So tiyaga-tiyaga lang tayo, guys. Mararating din natin ang success na yan. Next one, part of being an effective and productive VA is to actually backing up your files. So backing up your files, it is important. I know na merong iba via tech, merong mga cloud where you can save your drive and stuff, Google Drive or even cloud, which is good. Pero importante pa rin na naka-backup talaga siya via hard drive. So, invest on a good hard drive. Meron niyang parang 1 terabyte or, you know, like lesser. Pero it's really important, especially pag mga personal files mo. It's important to actually back it up. If you have hard copies, you can scan, you can save, and then back it up in your hard drive. So, back it up, back it up, back it up. So, importante yan, guys. Alright, so for my rockstar tip, number 1 is you have to deliver more. It's important to actually go above and beyond. Let's not just work for the money. Well, of course, kaya tayo nagtatrabaho. But, I mean, the main thing is to actually make your client happy. Kapag happy ang client mo, hindi ka niyan papaltan. You're gonna be like indispensable, and they don't need na makisama or mag-hire or go through the hassle of recruiting another VA because they are happy working with you. And the next thing is value time. It is important that these clients, we have to understand that sobrang busy sila. That's why they're hiring you to lessen their task and focus on the more important ones. So if you value their time, then definitely that's one of the factors you can work long term with your clients. So these are 2 of my rockstar tips for today. And yes, I hope na marami kayong natutunan for today. And if you like this video, don't forget to click the thumbs up, and of course share your video, leave a comment for any feedbacks or suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe if bago ka pa lang dito. Again, thank you so much sa lahat na nag-subscribe and nanood ng mga vlogs ko. I am going to upload more, hopefully weekly, every Thursday or Friday, pero sure na sure yan every week. So once again, this is your Rockstar VA Sera. Stay happy, choose to be happy.